Dude, they gobbled away anything.
Yeah, thanks for making me feel good, Chris.
Something swimming around. You see that thing out there? Yeah. It's all black. It's like that long.
Who cooks for you?
Yeah.
Woo, 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 woo. Woo, woo, woo. Woo.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I know there's more of them. We finally got one to gobble after we were driving for a little bit, and we worked our way back in here. Haven't heard him gobble yet again, but we currently see two hens out in the field in front of us right now. We're just standing here hoping for the toms to show up too, but haven't seen them yet, so.
Well, we had a little change in plans. We saw that tom that was out in the field with a hen, we believe, or we think we heard two toms out on public, and we ended up switching gears. We never got on the bird. He ventured off, so we worked our way back to the truck, and actually we're back at my home base at the farm, and we just kind of drove around some public because the public butts up into our property. And we kicked out a hen, and lo and behold, trailing the hen coming off my private into the public was a longbeard. He saw us, he spooked, kind of ran back in. Didn't really think we had a play on him. So typically from deer hunting, I know there's a lot of turkeys up in these upper pines. We're gonna get in here and see if we can strike something up. And if not, we're gonna kind of bounce around and hit these little pods of pine patches, and we might even work down to where we saw that bird push back into, and maybe we'll catch back up with them. But for now, we're gonna bounce around a little bit, do a little yelping, a little striking, and hopefully we get a longbeard banging on his drum, and we can make a move. So let's go see what we got going. Getting a bird right off the roost here. We got feathers everywhere, turkey crap. They're roosting here for sure still, This is where they were roosting last year. But I think let's press in a little bit more and just sit down and try calling and just kind of work our way. They could be down in this marsh grass down here too. They'll work into that after the roost. I think there's some water down there too,
Did I miss? Yeah. I should have waited.
Well, we shot and we missed. So we got really close. We pulled into public when we first got here, and we saw a longbeard, or we thought was a longbeard, run into these pines on my private. We ended up doing a little recon mission. We snuck down in here on the back side. We set up in here. We had a couple hens come through. Nothing, and we started doing some calling. We heard one hammer in the distance, and we were able to work them right in behind us out of this marsh coming up into this pines, and we had them hang up for a while, had no eyes on them. Chris was sitting a little bit further back and had a better vantage point, was watching the strutter the whole time. I never really saw him, but long story short, I rushed a shot. I took a shot I probably should have waited on. Distance-wise, it was fine. It was about, say, maybe 40, but we're in these pines, and I tried shooting in between two trees like that, and with all the thick overhang, I mean, he knocked down, he went down, he flapped, and the bird was on the ground, and once he came to, he got up and ran, and a couple other longbeards trailed off with him. So we're gonna get out of here because we can roost these birds later tonight. I have a good idea where they roost. I'm pretty sure I know where they roost in this other section of pines. It's not attached, and we're gonna get out of here, go see if we can get on Chris, or find Chris a bird to get onto, and we'll probably be back here later this week. So we're gonna let these boys cool off, and we're gonna go get some hot lunch. So it's how she goes sometimes. That's why it's called hunting, you know?
Well, we almost got it done. We had a bunch of birds on private, and we tried to get on them. We worked all the way around, and I got one of the toms like into probably 15 yards away, but unfortunately he was 5 yards over the property line on the opposite side, and we respect boundaries and we don't shoot over property lines, so wasn't able to get him. He ended up working off. He didn't cross the line, so I didn't shoot. But we decided to drive around and come back to a spot. We heard a tom gobble this morning, so that's where we're at right now. We're gonna go try and roost him, or hopefully get him when he's coming back to the roost. Maybe get it done tonight, so see what happens. Which almost makes me wonder if he came from that side of the pond and flew up to it. You know what I'm saying? No. Alrighty guys, well, last night, all we had was hens come in. Didn't have no longbeard or anything. The hens flew up right next to us, so we were able to slip out without bumping them. This morning we got in here, they're already fired up, they're gobbling right on the limb, so we're gonna try and get in there and see if we can get them. Alrighty, guys. Well, that's gonna wrap it up for my turkey season in Wisconsin. Here, we tried our best, just couldn't make it happen. Sometimes that happens. I mean, can't always be perfect, but my wedding is Saturday, so I'm not exactly sure where I'm gonna be next. All I know is we have some fishing content coming out soon. Might try and plant some food plots when I get back. We'll see. Might be too late. I mean, got a pretty good drought coming in here, but we're gonna try something somewhere, so who knows where we'll end up. But if you guys like that type of content, if you could hit that like button, subscribe, it would be greatly appreciated, and we'll see you guys somewhere soon.